The honourable member for Calgary-South East.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's my pleasure to rise today in recognition of Education Week taking place from May 6th to 10th. And I thought, how fitting would it be to provide a little bit of a history lesson. The Premier Duff Roblin of Manitoba many years ago in the 60s dug a ditch through Manitoba. And when he dug that ditch through Manitoba, many of the people there criticized him. They said it wasn't worth it. There wasn't enough political capital in here. What a waste of money. Well, Mr. Speaker, he had foresight. He had a plan, and he saved that province and that city over $10 billion to date. And so he should be commended for having a plan and foresight, and I'm proud to serve under a Premier who has the same vision. And we saw that in this Education Week. We're celebrating new schools, 30 new school projects to be built in 19 growing communities across Alberta. These new schools will ensure that these kids in these communities can access world-class education in modern, student-friendly learning environments. I was excited to participate in the announcement in Calgary, Mr. Speaker. It was a tremendous day for my constituency as they needed schools. They were happy to participate. They were happy to bring their kids out to these events because they should celebrate. It's their future that we're celebrating. The Premier made a commitment to build new schools, and she's doing that. Mr. Speaker, it's just the beginning. Over the next 3 years, this government will invest over $5 million to support the delivery of new schools through public-private partnerships as well as traditional methods. Mr. Speaker, it's a promise that we made, and it's a promise that we're keeping. We are building Alberta and putting kids first. I look forward to 2016 when I can walk through the doors of these schools with these students in my constituency for the very first time, and I hope they look back and realize how much money we saved, and I hope they realize that we had a plan and we're going to build this province. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.